And yeah, we are live for episode 43. Welcome, everyone. I will say that Twitch has been notoriously bad this weekend, so if this episode is broken up into a bunch of parts because it's been dropping, that's life. I'll do what we can, but, you know, my internet to them is not working out well. I have this lovely new hat that my mom picked up when she was in the Mediterranean. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's all sorts of piratey stuff on it. And I feel like it makes me look like that guy from the Hook. You know, Hook's guy that gets turned into a rat? Mr. Smidley? Mr. Smidley?
Mr. Smee?
Mr. Smee. Yeah, I feel like I can pull off that Mr. Smee look right here. Like, of course, Captain. I'm on it. Yeah. So let's catch up with everybody, because you know that when we start the episode, it's definitely someone's gonna die. I mean, that's just how it goes in these situations. Adam, how are you doing?
Oh, man, it's been a week, but we've had some beautiful weather. It was snowing on Tuesday, and then this weekend's been like 70. So spent a lot of time outside the park playing with my son, chasing geese, squirrels, all that fun stuff. So yeah, weekend's been nice and relaxing. I'm worried about our crew here tonight. Don't know if we're gonna make it out alive. But no, things are great. Working a lot of hours.
It's okay, because Marcus is 2 days from retirement, so I'm sure it'll work out just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of the worst jokes.
I'm trying to think of anything new. I haven't really had a chance to I've been playing a lot of Skyrim, like early in the morning, just to have some relaxation time. Loving it on the new computer. You can probably see it behind me.
Yeah.
That
Alienware?
It is Alienware.
Yeah, I can tell by that funky case color.
And it's got
big bucks.
It's got a little sister. Hold on. Beep, beep, beep.
Camera died during the transition. There we go.
That's the amplifier, because like a big ass graphics card is not going to fit in this little slim profile desktop. So I picked it up like for $100 on Craigslist. I was like, oh, I might need it. And I upgraded my video card. And I was like, I'm so glad I got this for $100 because it won't fit in that case. So, and it has its own power supply. So I don't have to worry about getting like a low wattage power supply, or excuse me, graphics card that's gonna suck it dry. It's something that works, but I've realized it's not optimal. That's life in the Bajelica household.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna try restarting the stream here real quick, guys. There's a lot of issues, and we're gonna see if maybe broadcasting from Chicago.
Maybe the sunset. I don't know if you want to save that for later.
What sunset are we talking about?
The plan for Sunday nights after Skulls and Shackles.
Oh,
yeah.
That's the new game. That's Project New Kings. Still haven't come up with a better name than that. That's a fucking terrible name.
I'm sorry, Arthur. I'm not helping any either. I'm like, that sounds like half a name, or just feels incomplete.
God damn it. I came up with a shit ton of names on Twitter, and everyone's so divided. Like, anytime I make a new name, someone's like, that's brilliant, and someone else is like, I'm not really feeling it.
Well, to me, it's like everyone you come up with is like, that's really good, but it sounds like a chapter, not the name of a book.
Oh, Kingdom Come.
Well, the biblical there's a biblical title called like King of Kings. That's kind of a cool adventure.
Right, but I don't want it to be like King of Kings, because first off, it's like first level adventurers starting like an inn with a house attached to it.
Yeah, but you can get us up to level 20 at the end of a 4-hour episode, right?
Okay, so here's the thing about 5e, right? I have no idea whether we're actually broadcasting or not yet, but let me tell you something about 5e. For some reason, 5e believes that at first level, you should be capable of fighting all day long, getting 300 XP, and leveling to 2 non-stop.
No.
It literally believes that in one day you should be capable of going from level 1 to 2, which makes me wonder, why don't you just start at level 2 if it only takes 1 day of intense fighting?
Here's the
I don't
thing.
know, that feels like maybe a month or 2 months of training could probably substitute for that.
Here's the thing. I played the first part of the dragon thing, and I'm surprised all the crap they think that you could do. 'Cause
Oh,
it's like, no
yeah,
way.
so here's the thing. Most of Tyranny of Dragons was written under the beta rules, where everything was a lot easier. And so, at some point, there's this party-wiping encounter where you fight 2 assassins, and in the beta, they were the easiest motherfuckers in the world. It was literally like you walk up, and you're just like, boop, boop, we're done. I kill both of you. And in the live build, it's like, oh my god, what hellspawn has Satan sent against us? They are invisible at stabbing me in the neck. How doth I not bleed out my lifeblood?
And here's one of the funny things. One of the counters, like, if you just attack it once, it's one of those things that's like, I'm not attacking that. What are you, high? I'm just a level 1 person. How the hell am I supposed to attack that thing? And you get XP if you actually attack. You get no XP if you're, like, smart enough to stay away. And in the way they describe how the guy's fighting, he's, like, wrecking armies. And apparently you're supposed to be able to do something about it. It's like, no. Unless you YOLO.
Kid on stream.
Note to self, Arthur is already getting ideas about party-killing assassins.
So, those are the worst parts of Final Fantasy battles. The ones where you're, like, supposed to intentionally lose. You know what I'm talking about?
I hate those so much.
Or there's this really famous Final Fantasy battle that was recreated in Final Fantasy XI, where you can't attack at all. You can literally just heal yourself the whole time, and you have to survive a set time by just healing yourself. And if you attack at all, you automatically lose. That's the worst. It's the worst.
Scenarios like that.
All right. Looks like we're live. Let's keep the introductions rolling, because we've already had the bullshit rolling. Dom, how you doing this week?
I was very productive today. I cleaned the hell out of our kitchen. Our floors are not sticky anymore. This is what happens when I'm sick for like a week and a half. The kitchen just goes to hell. And I put my niece's bids together today because we finally got the house refloored. And they picked my floor, the cool dark wood one that if you see like a speck of dust fall on it, you can see it. But it still look cool because it's nice and chocolate color. And I'm like, yeah, chocolate, man. And yesterday I ran a lot of D&D stuff to get ready for my local con, Gnome Con. We're going as Clan Effingham of the Dwarf Hillbillies. Represent.
I can respect that.
I'm going as Doc. I don't need no fancy degree or no education. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hillbilly dwarves, huh?
Our tank is...
Yeah,
our
hill
barbarian.
dwarves. That's a thing in 5e.
Yeah, hill dwarves.
I know hill dwarves are. I never heard of hillbilly dwarves.
Yep.
Well, I
You can't-
assume that they live in the hills that have eyes.
Yep.
Really?
Our clan background is we can't grow beards because we was cursed. The only thing we can grow is mustache
The hills that literally have a...
and mutt chucks.
Oh,
Bearded
man, that was a great
dwarves,
one shot.
huh?
The hills that literally have eyes.
Wow.
Meow,
That's,
meow, 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 meow.
All right, Marcus, a.k.a. Sid Alpha, a.k.a. Rich. Jesus, I need to settle on one name at some point.
I'm trying to compete with Scourge for number of titles.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Is this a thing? Are we, like, all putting on our glasses now? Is that a thing we're doing? All right.
Fine, I put on my glasses. Sunglasses at night.
I just had to show off the simple fact that I have these wonderful 8-bit sunglasses that I've just been loving to death.
Yeah.
It's actually been a pretty uneventful week for me. I've been I don't know what it is. I've just been exhausted all week long and just felt drained 24/7. I actually started feeling better yesterday, so I started cranking out on videos, and it's led to probably the most interesting 12 hours on my YouTube career to date. I put out a video this morning illustrating an indie dev that's basically stating they're going to compete with Star Citizen over the functionality of first-person shooter, whatever. So I was like, okay, interesting. Good luck with that. And holy Stuff has been blowing up. I've been having people send me messages. It's got more than a 4-to-1 dislike to like ratio on my video, and somehow I got shadow banned on Reddit because of it.
Yeah, man.
No, not to say anything negative
Yeah, I
about
saw that
my
you wrote
games.
about getting shadow banned. That's pretty. I mean, I guess that's serious. I got banned from a
So I can't
Pathfinder
even
Reddit
respond to
once.
people commenting on the link.
Yeah.
See, that's what happened when you say negative reviews or anything about their product. They're like, no, you're
I
not
wasn't
allowed.
saying anything negative. I was actually kind of making fun of it a little bit and illustrating that yes, this is actually happening. I wasn't really stating an opinion either way, but holy crap!
So here's the thing. You know that YouTube doesn't give a shit whether it's a like or a dislike. It only checks for the number of times people have interacted with your video.
True.
So your SEO right now is blowing up. They're all like, oh shit, people really, parentheses, like this video.
Yeah, it's got 18 dislikes, 4 likes, and
Wow, that's
almost 300 views, which
you
for a
may
channel
have
my
more
size,
dislikes
for a
on
channel
one
my
video.
size, for a channel my size, that's a lot.
You may have more dislikes on one video than I have total over 2,000 videos. So congratulations, buddy.
Oh, I've had worse. I've had worse, but
That's intense.
so yeah, that goes to show what happens. Why you have to be so careful with the Star Citizen fandom out there, because the people that are like diehard core Star Citizen fans and backers, any dissent from what they consider to be bowing down at the altar, they will rip you to shreds.
We'll
They
get to
will.
that in a moment when we talk about Dota.
So other than that, I've been doing pretty good. It's like I said, it's been an interesting day. I've got some more reviews coming out here soon on some other indie games and things like that. Nothing too out of the ordinary. I think after this, I'm going to let the Star Citizen scene kind of die down a little bit.
I'm gonna lay low. Okay, all right.
I'm going to hide for a little while and play nice for a little bit before I start saying anything else inflammatory.
All right. Craig, how are you doing this week?
Well, let me tell you, I had about the opposite. I have had the most ridiculous week. First off, I was coming back from the hardware store this afternoon, and I stuck my phone in my pocket. And apparently I stuck my T-shirt in the pocket at the same time as I stuck my phone in my pocket. And when I stood up, my T-shirt straightened out, pulled my phone out, dropped it on the driveway, and busted the glass. So I'm just thrilled. And the reason I went to the hardware store was because apparently I didn't check the oil in my weed eater. And yeah, it had no oil in it, so I burned it up. So I had to go get another one.
Wow.
So
Yeah, that is a pretty ridiculous week so far.
Yeah, it's we had incident after incident after customer after incident. We are getting everybody, not we, is getting wrecked by CryptoLocker and not JCrypt, the other one. Anyway,
3 of our clients this week.
Well, wait, I can't say who, but I know a company that had 411 machines after we shut down the original 28 or so that reported that we got the infection reported on. Yeah, they lost 411 machines, and every single connected shared drive server on the network. Every single one.
So
all of their backup drives, all of their backup servers, they were all directly mapped on workstation shared drives, and they all got encrypted. So work has been
for all of our clients. If it completely manages to go through and do everything that it wants to do, at worst they'll lose half a day's worth of work at maximum.
Well, they only go from online backup to offline backup once a month.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have nightly backups and then shadow copies twice daily.
Yeah. And we have another customer that all of their admins are using their administrator accounts to do everything. So browsing the internet, surfing porn, whatever they're doing, they do it with their admin account, and they're doing it from their servers. So they're not sitting at their desk doing anything. They're on a server with their admin account on a browser.
Well, then I hate to say it, they deserve what they got then.
And yeah, what they got was world-class trouble. So yeah, this has been an interesting week. Cat.
Is there a cat? Where's the cat?
Missed
Which
it.
screen?
Too slow. He just walked under my feet.
Oh, okay. I was like looking around at everybody's cameras. I was like, where is it? Where is it?
Where?
Cat.
I was a little worried that it was behind me and that my cat had opened the
He's
door
fixing to
again.
attack
Oh
you.
shit, it's a cat!
It's a cat. And now he doesn't know what he wants. Pick me up. No, bastard. Put me down.
I'm surprised
you.
a cat
Why would you do
doesn't
that?
know what it wants.
What else? Yeah, it I had a busted tooth and had a crown put on Tuesday.
Oh,
so
no.
yeah.
Oh, trigger warning. No. I don't want to talk about this. Oh, God. Oh, God. Dental work makes you want to hurl.
Yeah, it's just been that kind of a week, man. Although there was a bonus to the week, I have to say that there was a super highlight to the week. I did not have a root canal, so
that's always a plus.
Listen, man, I keep my teeth in as perfect a working order as possible. No cavities, no dental work. I keep that fucking dentist away.
I unfortunately inherited the wrong family's teeth. My dad was 73 years old when he died, and he had never had a cavity, never had a filling, never had to have a cleaning ever in his life. Yeah, I got my mom's side of the family. They don't have teeth. Much.
All right, so in slightly less dire news than that, tomorrow night is the launch of my new show, Mistborn, which is based off of the Mistborn book series by Brandon Sanderson. I'm excited as hell. We've been working on it all week. A lot of returning people will be showing up for that. It's a 4-week-long show, so expect to see a story arc full of amazing shit happening. Virgil is playing a shape-changer character, so he'll be going through accents as quickly as possible.
Oh wow, that's gonna be amazing.
Yep.
Oh my god.
The guy who does a dozen accents on a dozen different shows is going to be doing a dozen accents on one show. And since he can only copy the people that he eats, that means I'm going to make every character he's about to eat just be like, "Pop, pop, and the poppins, this is what I sound like."
Wow,
It's going to be like one of those things where people do extreme basketball tricks during a game of Horse just to see if the guy after them can do it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing to him. And I have a one-shot with Sid Alpha there on Thursday with Peon, Tuxedomus, and Noobs with Boobs, where they will be playing evil characters in an evil empire sent out to go repress some good villagers. I think it's going to be pretty interesting, since I happen to know that most of the people involved are sick bastards.
Time out.
What a surprise, me playing an evil character.
When this is gonna watch?
It's Thursday at 8 o'clock.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible, Arthur.
Yeah, because we've already determined that Rich and Tuxedomus are totally evil and will betray at the slightest drop of a coin.
I have no idea what you're talking about, I'm sure.
That literally was the beginning of the Dragon Age one-shot. You were like, someone drops a coin and everyone's like, now how am I going to get that money? And I'm like, I pick it up and I say, hey, you dropped a coin. And everyone's like, oh, man. Good stuff.
Yes, soon you will be mine.
All right, so recap of what happened last time. Everyone's dying. It's horrible. You're probably all going to die this episode.
Nope, 2 days from retirement, I'm going to be perfectly fine.
And what actually happened was we started in Port Peril, inside Fort Hazard, at the Pirates meeting of the Pirate Council, where Scourge was called forward to give testimony about what happened between him and Captain Barnabas Harrigan. The current Pirate Lord, Hurricane King, Kerdek Bonefist, didn't seem to care all that much, and was in fact calling Scourge out for having taken the name Scourge rather than using his actual given name of Sifrig, and took every opportunity to call him by his real name rather than his assumed title. After the meeting, it became rapidly evident that the Hurricane King was going to use the pre-existing defense plans, where every island would be defended by its local pirate forces rather than gathering a massive fleet to strike out at the gathering of Chilaxian warlords breathing down their neck. In a desperate attempt to contact Besmara, the party sacrificed an invaluable artifact linked to the god of death, assassinations, and poison to Besmara. I'm sure there will be absolutely no ramifications for doing that, given that their previous experience talking to assassins of Norgorber has also gone equally well, and they probably don't have a Han Solo-style death mark on them out right now.
Probably, maybe.
In doing so, they gained the allegiance of a elemental from the water plane, an ancient elder who has seen much, done much, and his name is super long. It is called the undulating rage of 1,000 tempests from the darkest depths of the plane of water.
But you pronounce it. Blah, 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 blah.
The third Esquire?
There you go. His name is Ancient.
Since then, the Dolphin Fleet has driven out to Drenchport, gathered up the support of the Druids, reconnected with their remaining squadron under the command of Madshanks, and they are now currently engaged in a battle for the defense of Drenchport and indeed the entire Shackles. They are engaged by a group of fiendish devils who have teleported onto deck and are currently drowning the shit out of at least 2 members of the crew. I think we're starting with Laris. You might be drowning to death, right? You still seem to have the drowner, but I don't know if that's true. Let me go back and...
I need to make a save.
Yep, you do need to make a save, or you're gonna eat shit and start going unconscious.
Well, somebody has that necklace of adaptation in a backpack.
We're not playing Quantum Necklace.
Nobody's wearing it. Well, nobody's wearing it, but it's somewhere.
Right.
I mean,
if it's not on your character sheet, you don't have it. Maybe it's somewhere on the ship. That is a failure.
Okay. I always
So
get through to find it.
I'm going to use my bardic ability to allow me to reroll a save, and that ability is called
Finale.
It's an immediate action.
Saving finale.
Saving finale. I just need to find out what pluses I get to it.
I think it just lets you reroll, but you might be correct.
They get +3, but I could be wrong.
I'm pretty dope. Yep.
Did you really just say that?
Just another reroll.
No, better than nothing.
That is not a failure, and so you will have your condition of dying removed. What would you like to do?
I would like to do a 5-foot step here.
Okay. You're right up against the wall of darkness and blindness that you have summoned.
And I'm going to fear the combat cast defensively. And
Okay.
I'm going to fear these 2 guys. My little cone.
All right.
And
See
so
that combat cast.
yeah, so 15 plus 8 is 23. It's pretty difficult for me to fail that. Actually, 24, because I cast Necromancy as a higher level.
Yeah, man, the audience wants you to stop drowning.
And so the saving throw is pretty vicious on my fear spells. It's actually going to be 4 plus 2.
So you also need to make SR checks. If it's an SR
okay.
spell.
Yep. So I got 16 plus 2 is 18.
Okay, you literally can't fail that.
Okay. All right. The
It's will save, right?
Will save. DC is pretty high. It's going to be 3 plus
Nope,
8.
they're done.
Okay.
Their will is okay, but not that good. So they are feared. How long does this last?
It's going to last 16 rounds.
Yeah, that's pretty goddamn long.
Nice.
This is my bread and butter spell. It's my Dirge Bard spell. Move action's going to be... I'm going to give Sifri, and the rest of us, Sammy included, I'm going to give us Inspire Courage.
Okay.
And it's going to give... It bumps up now to +6 to attack, +6 to damage, and plus D6 to sonic damage.
Right.
And I do have, just a reminder, I do have 6 mirror images going on me.
Okay. Let's see here. For some reason, it didn't include their tagline. So they can do that. I don't know why it wouldn't include their attacks. That's kind of weird, but there we go. And
that's all just 6 damage, 6 attack.
so these guys need to make concentration checks real quick. Nope. Okay. The top two are like flickering in and out of existence. They're like bloop, 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 bloop. They look really upset, as you might expect a feared giant watery tentacle beast with water wings just looking at you with 6 eyes, just like making weird noises. Try to flicker in and out of existence a couple dozen times before just remaining on the deck and looking scared as shit. The bottom ones are going to lay a smackdown on the only person that is threatening them currently, who is Laris.
Hmm? Why am I not threatening him?
You didn't. I don't think you did anything last turn. That
Dwarf
was
with a really big
particularly-
axe is not threatening.
Yeah, I did a cleave on the 2 closest to the back deck.
Let's be clear here. Yes, you did do a cleave. However, there was someone who tried to blind all of them, and currently
okay.
has 2 of them. Like, oh my
No, that's fine.
god!
Go, man, go.
Yeah.
You go.
They're a little afraid. They're doing the Deadpool. They peed their pants a little bit, kind of thing.
Just a little bit.
What kind of AC
This
are we
guy's
looking
wearing
at,
brown
Laris?
pants.
I have shit AC, so it's crappy AC. So if it's above a... Flip back my character sheet. 3 plus 3 plus 6. So 17.
Okay. Yes. They beat all of that.
Plus 2, so 19 because of Sammy's protection from evil.
All but one will succeed. So how many images do you have up now?
I have 6.
So I need to roll a d7 in order to determine if I hit you. So
Yep.
5 attacks. So miss, hit, and that hit is a slam attack.
Yay!
And you make a fort save versus poison, and you take max damage of 13. Oh, and you lose another... Okay, so you're going to lose 2 images, because the one that misses is close enough to knock an image off. So you're going to drop from 6 to 4. And you have 1 image left.
Oh, nice.
And let's see here. The poison DC is not listed in this stat block. Wow, this is really not working for me.
I forgot that.
DC 20.
Yeah, I missed it.
Can you roll a D4 real quick?
Sure.
Let's see. Frequency, immediate, 6 rounds. Right, you take 2 points of strength damage. And they don't need to move anywhere. They're kind of just in a really good spot. All right, Marcus. I apologize. I said you would die if you failed this round. You will not die. You will start dying. So currently your hit points have been reduced to 0. And you need to make another fortitude save against the salt water in your lungs.
Let's see. Fortitude.
I would also like to thank Golden WH for hosting us. Golden WH, another quality broadcaster and Mass Squad member. If you like Burning Wheel as much as I do, you should consider checking out his channel. You know, I've been practicing doing this thing, but now it's so off camera that it doesn't... Alright, Marcus, I have good news and bad news. The good news is you're still at 0 HP. The bad news is you're not dying. Alright, so you're staggered, you're conscious.
I'm at 0.
Yeah, so what would you like to do? If you take a standard action, you'll begin dying, and you'll lose a hit point. If all you do is a move action, you're good.
You can draw a potion as a move.
It's true. The next round you could drink it.
Fall down, get back up.
Oh my god. And my hit points were so good too with all
I
the
know,
extra.
with that false life.
Yeah. Instant 0. That's a
Oh,
world suck.
That's
Arthur,
rough.
did you mention how many hit points I took? Because I missed that.
Yes, you took 13.
13, okay.
Drinking a potion count as a full action or a minor?
You have to pull a potion out and then drink it. If you already had one in hand, that would be one thing, but you know.
Drinking it is a standard.
Drinking
and
is a standard. Searching for one is a move.
I guess
unless
I
you have a
will-
handy haversack, in which case
It's
it's...
still a move.
Um,
The
I
difference
guess I
is
will
handy
do-
haversacks don't provoke, I think.
guess I will do nothing but
guess I could
fish a
tell
potion out.
Do you have a potion?
I actually do have a potion.
Yeah.
I have one left.
we had enough cure moderates to go around for
I'm
every
just saying,
fight.
sometimes you guys have a very specific piece of equipment, and you don't know who's carrying it.
I like
Not
to say,
that I'm
I
alluding
carry-
had
to a
several
certain
cure
necklace,
mods, and
but-
everybody in the party got one.
I like to
so.
say I carry wands, potions, and stuff because
Yeah, if it's on your sheet, it's on your character, and if it's not, then it's not.
I take all wands, potions, and things.
One
because-
left.
That's just me being an asshole. So let's move on to someone who isn't an asshole. Craig, what is
Well, I mean-
Sifri doing?
You know how many bags of holding I
Since when
have?
am I not an asshole? I don't know how I missed that boat.
I demand
guess-
a recount.
I will 5 foot closer to my buddies here and wind up. Which one of these guys looks like the worst hurt?
Worst hurt, huh? Upper right is the most hurt.
All right. Well, I don't have. I'm just going to full attack him and hope for a cleave and finish on him then, because otherwise. Yeah, let's just start the full attack, see what happens. If the first one kills him, then I'll hit the one, the one northwest of me with the other attack.
Okay. So I'm sorry, is this a cleave?
Full attack.
Okay, full attack.
But he's going
Right.
for a clean finish if he knocks him out.
That's a crit threat for 42.
It is an instant kill.
And then my second attack is only a 21 to hit, but he's afraid, and
Panic and all that
is
stuff.
he inside that blind thing?
He is not blinded by it, but it's still going to hit for 42. And you have a cleaving finish because you killed
And have
somebody.
a cleave and finish. Well,
What do
let's
I
go.
do?
Let's go for the same guy then. Let me get my
Alright.
cleave macro here. And that is
Shots. Oh, yeah,
43
that'll kill
for
him.
another 37.
Yep.
It's not doing my D6 of Sonic for some reason. And I get a cleave and finish. Let's hit.
It does. The Sonic is at the top on your macro.
Oh, there it
fine.
is. I see it. I see
Yep.
it. Second line. I was looking for it in the title. Either one of the two look any different, or are they both about the same?
They're at the same because you hit them both for the same amount.
Okay. Well, then let's go for the one closest.
do you have any attacks left?
I got another clean and finish. I just dropped a second guy.
I think you can only cleave and finish once around.
He
No,
has the greater version.
I have the let me
The
look at the name.
the greater cleaving finish.
I have the big one. Improved cleaving finish. You can use any number of cleaving finishes around.
Well, that sounds like bullshit, so go ahead and do it.
What?
Let me send
You
you
can
the
use cleave
URL.
and finish
just so
any
you
number of
can
times
see.
around, yeah. All right.
Remember,
Let me
you have
send
to
you the
have
URL just so
4
you can
feet
see
to do
how-
it.
No,
much?
I already checked it, trust me. I typed improved cleaving finish super quick.
Sir, you have to have 4 feet to do it, though.
37
to
for
work for
39 on that guy and 6 points of Sonic.
All right. So that comes out to 45. That's a very serious feat build.
It is. It takes a lot of feet to do it, but
It's-
it's awesome.
It's great for lower bad characters.
Well, the thing is, I now have 15-foot reach when I'm enlarged. Nobody can get to me without provoking. Even if you have reach, you're still...
I don't know. You can have a first level character with 25-foot reach.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it just makes it, I threaten a lot better, and
What's-
they provoke a lot more, so I get to use combat reflexes a
We
lot.
do noodle arms. What's that? A ridiculously built Pathfinder character?
Who'd have
I'm
thought?
shocked.
Waving arm, waving flying guy. I can't remember Family Guy. Waving arm.
All right, Maelstrom, you're up.
Okay, you see me take a move action and pull
Yeah, but
out
see-
one.
I feel bad because I'm not a threat, though.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love the salt is strong. You see me pull out a potion of cure mods for Marcus. You see me try to fill it, like, pour it down his throat, but unfortunately standard actions don't allow him to do it, so I'm just like, you want to drink it, Marcus. And Sammy is full defense, because she can't heal.
Marcus is so delirious right now from that.
Oh,
he
better
probably
yet,
thinks it's
is a-
whiskey.
Here's a better idea. She can heal Marcus from there, because she made Marcus take the band this time around. Because like,
Oh,
Marcus,
yeah. It was like, not will you marry me? It was like, you will marry me.
you will take this.
You'll
okay.
take it and like it.
Okay, she has a +5. She's cash level 11, 16, so she can do a level 2 spell easily without making a save. So here you go, Marcus. You see a healing touch come out of your little bracelet thingy from all across the battlefield. Because our bond is sacred.
If I've learned one thing from the Metal Gear Solid series, it's that love can bloom even on the battlefield. Snake.
War never changes.
That's Fallout.
War never changes.
All right, Ron Perlman, get back to Sons of Anarchy Season 8.
Yes.
That's all I got from me.
How much am I getting paid for this?
A lot, apparently.
And
Not
to be
as
fair,
much as, who was it? Liam Nielsen got paid like millions of dollars for like 10 minutes of dialogue in Fallout 3.
Say what?
Yeah.
I did not know that. He
Well,
got
that
paid
back,
$10
so-
million for what he did in Fallout 3?
No, I don't know how much. He got paid several $million for being your dad for like the first 5 seconds of the game, and then being your dad for the last 5 seconds of the game.
That's like an afternoon
Yep.
to record.
No, it wasn't
Hey.
even. No, it's literally like 10 minutes. All
I
right.
forgot about the Star Wars incident when he just walked in. The Force is strong in this one. That guy. He shows up for one line and got paid.
it's good to be the king.
So, what's Maelstrom doing?
Mr. O's like handing Marcus the potion still. Like he think the captain got this. That's why he's kind of just chilling in the back.
Okay. All right. Laris, I need you to make a fort save versus that ongoing poison. And cool ship music.
Frappuccino.
Okay, you have made one save against your poison.
Hey.
What do you want to do?
You know what? Those guys have a lot of attacks. I'm going to try to slow them with the DC 21 will save.
Okay.
If they provoke, I forget if their reach is 15 or
Their
yes,
reach
is.
is 10.
Yeah.
But sideways is now 10 feet or whatever.
Yeah, so I need to
Pathfinder.
combat casting.
Yes.
So caster level went down to 13. Right? Yep. On 13th level. Eee! Shit.
That's not gonna do it.
So that fizzles.
It's not just caster level though; it's also casting stat.
Thank you.
Plus
Plus 8.
What's your charisma?
Plus 8 to that, so...
Okay, and what's your
26.
what's the level of slow?
It's a 3rd level spell.
Okay, so that's plus 6 is a 21, which is exactly what you have.
Awesome.
Oh,
So
plus 8.
Yeah, so it's 24.
You would have a plus. You literally didn't even need to roll that. You literally have a plus 21 as your bonus.
Well, I just wasn't sure.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
All right.
I wasn't...
What's the will save on this?
21.
They make it considerably better than last time.
Let's see. So move action is going to be do a little sound bursty here. I know they got amazing fort saves, but they still will take damage. So the DC on that is going to be...
Nope, they nailed that too.
Damn. All right. They'll take damage.
They care not for your whimsical musings, Bard.
You shall not pass. I rap fast like Shadowfax. That was a good epic rap battle.
Wait a minute, what rap?
That was Gandalf versus Dumbledore.
Oh, I forgot
I'll
about
riddle
that
me
one.
this, you bitch. How's your little wand gonna beat my staff?
Oh, wow.
Oh
It's so
boy.
great. One of my favorite is Goku vs Superman, even though people don't like that one.
I thought that one was pretty good.
It was pretty funny. It was like Dragon Ball D's. I was like,
Can
I
I-
know that joke's so old, but it's fun to listen to.
Can I
Don't
step-
do that, Laris.
If you move into
Can I
there, you're
step
moving
there?
into your wall of
Okay.
blindness.
I wasn't sure because I didn't know if that was a correct...
Yeah, that's there. It is in the correct squares.
Okay. Sweet. Alright, swift action, I will inspire courage again for Sifri. And the rest of us, whoever wants it.
I'm having a lot of trouble getting some water sound in. Oh, here we go.
If you have a limited amount of those, I don't know that it's worth using right now, because, I mean, this is... Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Go ahead. Never mind.
You're inspired.
I'm inspired, and what does that do?
Plus 6 to hit, plus 6 to damage, plus 1d6 to sonic
Okay.
damage.
I thought you did inspire last time.
I did.
He keeps. In order to do that thundering song thing, he has to. Blow
Oh,
his
you have to
song
start
on
it over again.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what
Got it.
does.
I'm all over it. I'm good.
If there's one thing I know about inspiring song, it lets you do stuff in a montage that you wouldn't normally be able to do.
Yeah.
Well, it's the whole benefit of bards. They cast lower level spells, but they can like do little bard songs in between.
Right.
That's their
Yeah, as
equalizer.
the audience pointed out, you're literally casting two spells a turn with that Thundercaller dance. All right, they're gonna try to kill the person that's trying to desperately wreck them. Wow. Okay. It looks like only one of those is gonna miss. So if a bunch of poisons hit Laris, this is gonna go poorly really quickly.
Well, I know one automatically miss.
So you have no shadows left, so you're gonna get hit 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Oh.
Sweet.
So 1, 2, 3. I need you to make 3 fort save versus a poison. This is gonna increase the DC and the duration of the poison that's already on you because it's the same thing over and over again.
Crushed.
Oh, I need to add +2 because these are evil, so I need to add 2 to those.
Okay.
So the weakest one was a 21.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. You're gonna take 40 points of damage
Ow.
as all of them are like trying to push past giant Scourge and are like, rah, 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 we're tentacle arms. And when those tentacle arms like touch your wrist and your arm, you can see that they're like secreting venom, and your skin is burning, and you're like, no! Oh, horrible venomous powers! That's how it goes down.
I'll still take the axe.
Marcus, you are alive. You are prone. No,
I'm alive.
I don't know if you went down.
And
Nope, you never
have a
went down.
potion. You have a potion within reach.
You're holding a potion, and Maelstrom is holding a potion out to you.
Can I double fist it?
You cannot. You can drink
Chug,
one and
chug,
take the
chug,
other.
chug.
You
can't
are not
just
Frank
go
the
like
Tank.
this?
You have to have one of those hats that
Yeah.
has a flask
So
holder
so
on
here's
each
the
side.
thing about potions, right?
You know,
A potion designed for you will also feed a tiny fairy, right? Even though that's several thousand times their body weight, they have to drink the whole thing in order to affect them. By the complete opposite size, Cthulhu must also drink what is essentially one of his fingernails in potion sizes. So that's just how the magic works, man. You can't combine them. I'm sorry. If you do, you explode.
I know, it's kind of like putting a bag of holding inside of another bag of holding, but...
Wow, that would be a total mistake.
And then putting that in a portable hole.
You see Mistro with like 5 bags of holding in his back right now. I'm like,
All right, I'll take the potion from Maelstrom. Is that a 2d8
That's
plus
a
2?
move.
Yeah,
Which one did you grab?
I got the mod. So 2d8 plus 5. No, 3.
3.
Are we talking about mythic games? Every time I've authored to do a mythic game for people, they're all like, no!
I played Mythic, it became Super Nuke Tag. Like, you
Yeah,
thought
of
high
course
level.
it's Super Nuke Tag. It's Super Nuke Tag where you can just be like, actually, I'm going to take an extra action, and then I'm going to take a second turn this round. Weird, right?
And I'm gonna
Just
use-
because I want.
Totally like
You know
something
what?
I should do.
And I'm going to do Mithril Vital Strike. So basically, it's a whole full round action, technically in one chop. And if I'm a witch, I can use my hexes as a standard action again. What?
So, if I have this right, Marcus, you used a move action to take a potion from Maelstrom, drink that potion. You have the other potion in your hand. You have anything else you're doing?
Well, it means I can't take that potion.
No.
I will. Actually, I'll 5-foot step over here. How about that?
Alright, you're getting to stepping. That's good.
Get stepping. You got to keep moving after getting hit like that. You got to walk it off.
We're just rub
It's
some
important.
mud in it, right?
Sorry.
Absolutely.
Alright, Sifrig. What better place than here?
What better time than now? So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to just start out with a full attack, first attack on this guy. And we'll do the same thing. And to be fair, this attack is only so great because of all the stupid buffs that I've got on me, not necessarily because this character's worth a dang. It's the support
I
team,
don't know,
man.
you've been hitting in the 40s, so...
Yeah, but I mean, I'm getting +6 for him. I'm getting +2
Uh-huh.
because they're water creatures. I mean, it's
yeah.
the ads just keep stacking.
40.
See, but that's the way a good team works. Together, they can accomplish great things. Individually, they get wrecked.
27 to hit for 34 and 6 Sonic.
So that's
I hit him for like 40
and
last time.
then- Yep.
He's still up?
Yes, he is. You putting the second attack on him?
Yeah, go ahead and put the second
Okay.
attack on him. 35 for 35 more.
You roll another
And-
d6.
6 more Sonic. I mean, a d6 more Sonic. Not rule. It's rule. And another. Crushing them 6s, man.
Wow, you'd be really good at playing Burning Wheel. He dies.
He dies.
Yay.
Hey, I
It's
get to play the
finished.
finish.
That's when you roll a critical and take out the last guy, too.
You know, that would be marvelous. Let's try to do that. Let me get my other macro so I don't do double. Well, I can do it. Just do it. It don't matter. Come on, crit. Oh, 84 on the crit. Look at that. 26 for
So, tell me how you take out the last one. And remember, this is a big, scary water monster that's standing half in and half out of a wall made of the pure force of blinding.
Blinding.
I don't care, because I don't see anyway.
Oh, right. Well, tell me how you defeat him. I'm saying visually, he keeps like poking out of it, like ah, and then going back.
Yeah,
and
big,
like, ah.
big scary monster arms just coming out of the dark. Yeah.
Kaiju.
Yeah, when he goes la la la, Siegfried actually takes a complete roundhouse spin and just goes right through the middle of
And
him.
by the way, you see Sammy turns around, just poke Golaris with a delay poison. We'll fix that later, hon.
Okay, I was about to ask if you wanted to spend a bunch of rounds.
And just lop both them crazy squid arms off of him.
Don't worry about this. I don't know, 11 hours from now when this battle's over.
Don't worry, I won't forget.
Oh, I'm probably gonna sit her down, give her some good cleric healing, give her +4, give her some of that plague venom. I mean that anti-poison.
Strength is my low score, so if I would have been hit like 2-3 more times, it would have been horrible badness.
And you see Sammy say, "Come around, get some of my sweet cleric healing of channelness."
So if you have something you want to do before arriving at the final battle with Travalia Thrune, or is it? Question mark. I just realized my camera's reversed, so that question mark is going to be in the wrong direction. My bad.
We're gonna take out the necklace of adaptation and put it on Marcus.
Oh yeah, we have a wand of splendor. Anybody want that? We have 2 charisma people. +4 to charisma.
I just want to say it again. I rolled 84 damage on
What does this necklace do?
It makes you breathe underwater.
What's it
Yeah,
called?
let's go get it out of somebody's cabin and put it on someone.
It makes you breathe in any gases, anything that's... breathe in any environment, outer space.
Basically,
whatever.
you don't need to breathe.
Yeah. So that's going to happen. I'm going to need neutralized poison if anyone has it.
Right.
And you said you were going to heal me, Aces?
I hit you with a delay poison. We're going to fix that.
Right. But I'm talking about like actual healing.
Oh yeah, she channeled twice.
Oh, okay.
So this is a necklace of what?
Adaptation. It's a core item.
25 and 21, Adam.
No, Sam.
Okay.
Sam, you hold on to the we're on the splendor for right now.
Let me check my used spells here.
Marcus, do you have a +4 headband or better?
I think he has the one that's like +2 to everything.
Just the helmet of comprehend language, and then I have the headband that gives me the +2 to all my smarts and stuff.
Okay.
And helps contribute to my good looks.
Alright. That's... What else? I'm going to summon an unseen servant and say, guys, give this little shadow creature one of your healing potions, and then the next time someone drops, it can feed.
Can only hold like 15 pounds, right?
Yeah, just one healing potion.
Okay.
Okay, I give him one of the potions of cure mods that we have in my heavy sack of awesomeness. Just by the way, I have all the potions and stuff.
Everything of mine. Let's see. I'm just looking and see if there's anything I can need to do for hours per level besides Unseen Servant. No.
Arthur, when I went down, did I lose my mirror images?
Nope.
Okay. Good.
I mean, they don't last that long, but you still have them.
I have delay poison. Huh. That's really helpful to know. All right.
I'll save it for somebody else then.
Yep. Where else do I need to go?
No, like tonight after this battle, we'll probably give you anti-poison because Sammy has one of those, and just give you a heal check, and you get another +4 from that. So get +8, and we just let you walk it off, and just restorate you every time you need something.
Yeah, man, walk it off. I'm sure it'll be fine.
So, do you have neutralized poison at all?
Like, I don't have it prepared right now.
Okay.
It's a level 3 spell, and I kind of kept that up for the curse and.
Well, I just didn't know because like clerics, they can like like spend 10 minutes to get like another spell slot. So usually they leave like one spell slot open per level, just
Oh, she
for.
does. I wasn't sure. You know, I was just want to leave it open just in case I was going to use it tonight, since we have the time period of 11 hours.
Okay,
No.
well, I'm requesting it. That's all I'm
Okay.
doing.
No. We could do that tonight. We have options. We have a cleric.
That's one nice thing about a cleric is like they leave that spell slot open. They're like, oh yeah, you need that? Oh, here you go.
Yeah, I love running healing clerics. They're like, it's all about micromanaging your resources, which I love to do. Except when people threaten to kill your cleric kobold.
So, speaking of micromanaging resources, what's the plan before you arrive at Dravalia's flagship?
Does anybody have water breathing? Because that'd probably be a good idea at this point.
Apparently, I do.
Well, the spell's nice because it lasts hours and you can spread it around.
Sammy has one prepared. That's it. And I have 2 scrolls in Ace's backpack. So y'all want to do that now?
So, are you going to cast that neutralize poison on me then?
Okay. Do we have 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, then we take 10 minutes.
I mean, if you're taking 10 minutes, the battle is still ongoing in the background.
Yeah, I was fixed to say, I don't think we really do have 10 minutes to spare, because we need to get to the rest of this battle.
Yeah. Like, don't worry, we'll fix you, Adam. You will be fixed.
Oh,
Okay.
This is a video game battle going in the background where we can just leave it for hours and they're all on the exact same.
So, I mean, delay poison is instant, right? So what's the problem?
Yeah, you have 11 hours before.
She has to
Okay.
memorize, she has to do the slot. It takes 10 minutes to switch.
Oh,
from,
yeah, no, you probably don't have that amount of time. So
Oh,
do you need to make a bunch of saves against that poison?
No,
Or does someone actually cast it?
He cast delay poison on him already.
All right, I'm
During
confused
combat.
why you need a second one then, but...
No, I was asking for a neutralize, but
Oh,
it's
neutralize.
okay. It's
Don't worry,
okay.
Adam.
All right, now I've finally caught up. So, is there
Thanks, man.
anything else anyone wants to do before you enter into the battle against the APGail's Fury?
I got all my stuff ready to go. Got my
I mean, if the battle's ongoing, I'm going to cast another mirror image up.
Okay.
Probably a good call.
Give me a
Yeah.
little. I'll hit anyone with Inspire Courage for 1 round, and then Inspire Greatness, and then they can do their mirror images to give them a 15th level casting.
Yeah, I can do my mirror image. Why not? Just gonna get crazy. Let me see. So 1/3.
It's for 15th level. You get a +5. It's a D4 +5.
D4 plus 5. Okay.
Oh yeah.
No, wait a minute. That's wrong.
Why is that wrong?
Why?
I
Oh,
rolled-
look at all the ones.
I rolled it wrong instead of +5 roll.
Oh, I thought you said my.
No, I was wrong.
Got it.
See, Sammy still got all her buffs up and ready to go. Let's do this.
Is everybody ready to go?
I'm going to throw up a spectral hand too, a 15-minute spectral hand, so I can throw it around.
Okay. If you're doing that, you're going to have to take an action to move it onto the ship after you board.
Move action. Yep.
Okay. All right. So, your crew, acting without you, on their own, as you prepare, draws you up next to the APGail's Fury. The 2 ships, the crewmen, send over grappling lines and begin pulling each other close without anyone engaging in actual combat, as Dravalia Thrune and her bodyguards await you on deck. So here's the situation.
As
We
it
don't
should be.
begin in immediate combat unless you want to do some ambush type shit. You can pick anywhere in Area A1, which is the boarding zone on the APGail's Fury, to arrive at.
The blue zone is the boarding zone. No.
This is like your XCOM deployment area.
I am going to go ahead and put a sea invisibility on myself as well while we're on the way up. It's
All
I got plenty of time.
Yeah, sure. Why not? See invisibility. Eyes of the eagle.
That's what the ladder look like. Okay, so Admiral Dravalia Thrune, looking like a complete fucking badass, stands at the top of the poop deck, looking down at all of you, and is like, "So, you're back again then. I don't suppose there's any chance we could open negotiations for a partnership."
If you're willing to surrender, I'm sure we'd be all ears.
If you're willing to surrender, I'm also all ears, but I suspect we can come to some sort of mutual compromise faster than we can banty around surrender, such a waste.
And what?
It's
How
true,
would
it is
that
rather a
compromise? Sorry, how would that compromise take form?
Well, I'm sure there's something that you want, something that the Empire of Cheliax can provide, and as you might know, someone of my particular stature and rank isn't one to lightly break contracts. She smirks and looks at the Hell Knight standing next to her and says, "We're actually rather sticky about honoring contracts, as you might expect."
Yeah, devils tend to have that effect on people. Yeah.
Yes, they do. They do make good servants, however. Now,
Unfortunately, I
How
think
how about granting us all diplomatic immunity and you do what you will?
what? No.
so your
I'm
request
just
is
throwing
that
it out there.
you would
All
like
of us just
diplomatic
look-
immunity to continue to remain a pirate in the Shackles after we've brought the area under Chilaxian colonization.
I
All of
think
us
that's
just
the
look out.
safest for all of us.
I think we would be willing to entertain this ideal, but we'd have to have your Chilaxian superiors sweeten the pot a bit, I think, with the contract being dependent on your death.
So she laughs and is like, "My Chilaxian superiors? How many people do you think I answer to back in Cheliax?"
At
My
least
guess,
one.
at least one, which is all that really matters now, isn't it?
Because by this time next week, I won't answer anybody.
So she looks down at a piece of paper in her hand and then crumples it up and says, "Very well. I
To arms?
believe that the Queen may agree to your terms."
No. He was kidding. There's no terms.
What?
You're all looking at Larry's like, for real, girlfriend.
Come on!
Yeah, what? Are you...
Captain, if she's this willing to commit suicide, I'm obviously more than willing to entertain her ideas.
We could avoid so much bloodshed if we just.
You could, indeed. If you were to surrender, we could place you under diplomatic immunity. We would offer quarter for all of the crews under you, with the majority of the strength of the Shackles thus placed out of reach. It would not be a very long campaign to take Port Peril, and with it the entirety of the Shackles. You would be free to continue your life as renegades and outlaws, while civilization would continue to progress rather than whatever that is. And she kind of like points over to Drenchport, and you can see that they're probably on the shore. There's a bunch of like people with peg legs and like villagers who are all like piratey, and they're just like, yeah, and they're all drunk. Yes, them. Imagine how much more productive their lives would be as Chilaxian citizens. Once everything is in its proper place. Well, I digress.
You know, I came from an area
Let's talking
where
more
they held
fighting.
on to ideals very much like your own, where everything had a proper place and a proper place for everything. Everyone was around a square hole and a square peg. Am I not mistaken so far? So,
It would seem that
that-
you're taking this time merely to mock me, but I will for one final time offer you a chance for mutual cooperation.
I agree to your chance. I think we would maintain order control over the Shackles with your allegiance.
Are you? So I need to
I
ask: Are
look
you
over at
bluffing in
Laris
some
somewhat
way?
disbelievingly.
What's that?
Are you
Are you-
bluffing?
No, I'm
Okay.
truthing.
All right. Just making sure.
What? I look over at Laris and I'm like,
You're
What?
truthing.
what the hell kind of game are you playing? I'm not following. I'm not tracking here.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm saying there's a new order in town, and we should pick the winning side.
I
Winning
am.
side is me.
Me? I'm talking about this is the man that's gonna win. I'm looking at the giant dwarf in front of me. I've been
Can I
following this
reach?
man
Can
for
I 5 foot
years.
step and reach out and grab Laris?
Yeah.
No. No. I have no desire to live under Chilaxians.
So Dravalia just kind of looks from the captain's deck down at you, Laris, where you're currently being berated by your crew members, and she says, "My apologies, young woman, but it seems that you are perhaps less influential than you thought here. However, if you stand aside in the oncoming battle, I'll make sure that you are the new Hurricane King of the Shackles."
Ooh. It's tempting.
And I'll make sure that you don't survive.
Laris, remember our discussion the other night? I would hate to have to find out which one of us was correct.
That look. That look. Is she's gonna do something dark side?
I mean, we do have a character named Tito Chillax in another campaign, so chillaxing is definitely a thing.
Yes, it is.
So, yeah, Dravalia just looks down at you and says, "Well, this has been nice, but if you could just return to your ship, my fleet will get back to completely destroying yours. I see no reason to aggress upon you first."
I'll look at my officers. No. I think we're ready to start this party.
All right.
I'm still eyeballing Laris carefully.
I think I'll cast Divine Favor.
Well, let's roll initiative.
That'll start it. There you go.
Ones. Well, it's better than initiative than a save. And everybody
Cast
hurts.
Divine Initiative. Actually, there is an oracle that can do that. They can re-roll their initiative 3 times.
The war one, the battle one.
Yep. That's some bullshit, man.
That's some
I
awesome
don't
shit.
feel like moving right now. I'm going to move. I'm going to act now instead. Nah.
I don't feel like acting last. I think I'll just go first because I said so. All right. Like we've got a group here.
Adam, you make everything interesting.
I gotta do.
I don't smile very often, but that put a smile on my face. Like you smile.
Oh man, those are some terrible rolls.
Not as worse as mine, man.
All right, Marcus. No one's flat-footed here. Everybody's kind of just been waiting for this fight for the last 2 minutes. What do you want to do?
Holy crap, there's just a massive wind gust. I think Marcus is eyeballing Laris, and I don't know what you're playing at, but you best get your head on straight. And without even waiting, he turns around, looks at the chillaxing lady, and throws a fireball straight at her, right behind her. What about there?
All right.
Oh, actually, let me check my macro real quick here.
Either of them have anything they can do about that. Nope.
So start the party off with 34 damage to all of them.
Okay. And they're both going to make their save, unless you have something higher than a 27.
I don't believe I do.
So
Nope.
they're going to both take 17, and the leopard is going to explode instantly. So when your fireball
Oh no, I killed the cat.
when your fireball hits the top deck, both Dravalia and her escort Valeria kind of like throw themselves behind the railing and use that as cover. There's just a random leopard walking around up there, and when your fireball clears, there's nothing left. Like, there's no body or anything. It's just like
I killed Chester Cheetah.
gone. Okay, anything else?
That's it.
All right, Laris.
I could be queen of the Shackles. That's
Or you
so
could be dead.
so tempting.
I want to be clear here. The actual title is Hurricane King, so even if you're a female, you're still referred to as Hurricane King.
Okay.
Or
You
I will
could be
be-
a queen, but your title would be Hurricane King.
Hurricane
It's like
King
captain is captain regardless of gender.
of the Shackles. I do think I like the sound of that.
Really?
Don't you do it, Laris.
Do it.
Don't you do it.
Do it,
I will
Laris.
hit you.
But
5, 10, 15.
it may be in
Yep, I
another
can reach him.
lifetime. Not, not in this lifetime. Alright, so
I left you like you were my own child.
So what's the plan?
I
To
am
betray or not to betray?
I am going to. Is she still like laid down on the ground, or
Is who laid down on the ground?
the pirate?
No, neither of them are lying down. They're just like using stuff
You
for
just
cover as they're
Duck
Okay.
for cover.
ducking around.
I was just wanting to get a description here because I got some unique powers here. But is there like ballista bolts or anything like that?
Yes, there are. They're like those ballistas are all still firing.
Okay.
There's crewmen around here that are still fighting the ship in combat.
Would you say that there's like at least 375 pounds of ballista bolts?
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna use
So-
telekinesis.
Basically, it's that form of spell. It's the same thing. It's for the bard. They have a special little calling. It's called Sonic Thrust. I kid you not.
Really?
Supersonic boom!
Yeah. So as she's like contemplating, like King of the Shackles, like could I charm person Sifrig and then fear the others? I could possibly, but I probably would die.
Probably.
I'll stay here and
Remember what happened to the last guy who thought he was going to beat Fred
well,
Sifrin
I just
and
want to let you
take his
guys
spot?
like the bubble over her head is like seriously contemplating it. It sounds like a really enticing offer.
Two
So-
little guys sitting on each shoulder.
Yeah,
little-
for sure.
Yeah.
Anime thing of darkness.
So yeah, she's going to cast. The first thing she's going to do is inspire greatness upon herself, Marcus, and Maelstrom, just to let them know that she is deciding to side with them, and then cast Sonic Thrust. So I need to make some rolls here. Let's see. No,
You need to
actually-
make as many. You need to make like
Sonic
15 attack rolls, right?
Yeah. So instead of doing Inspire Greatness, then I'm going to do Inspire Courage, because those are weapon attacks. That'd be nice.
And each ballista bolt is 3d8 damage.
Yeah. I'm going to just...
potentially extremely nasty.
So... I'm just going to roll 13 d20s, and it's all at a really high.
Your base attack bonus plus your charisma modifier. So it's probably actually not that high.
My base attack bonus is +9, and they're weapons, and I'm doing Inspire Courage, so that's +6. So 6 plus 9 is 15.
Okay.
15 to those rolls, so the lowest roll was an 8.
Remember that they're up deck from you, so they have cover.
Okay.
And that's going to lower your roll by 4. Your 15 drops to an 11.
It's base attack plus charisma, so
yes.
So 9 plus 8 is 17. 17 plus 6 because of my Inspire Courage.
23, and it drops back to 19.
Okay.
Valeria is using her polearm to do defense actions, and she's going to intercept 5 projectiles, and she's going to take the first projectile hit herself using In Harm's Way.
No, she's bodyguarding. Nice.
Yeah, she's bodyguarding. Oh, wait, I was looking at the wrong person. She can intercept 4 projectiles. Okay. You need to make a certain amount. That will... You're going to hit 11 times.
And you said there were 3d8?
Actually, sorry. One of those is going to miss. The 10 roll is going to miss with the interception. So that's 10? Yes.
Yeah.
You roll 1 damage and then roll 9 more damages.
Okay.
The 1 damage is going on Valeria for interception, and the other are going against Rivalia.
Okay, so here's the first damage. You said 3d8,
I don't know
right?
that you add anything to that damage.
It's Inspire Courage, so we'd have damage attacks.
Okay.
Because they're weapon attacks. It depends on how you want to roll it. But...
No, they are weapon attacks. Okay.
And then 9 more times?
Yes.
Okay. So it's going to be 3 times 9 is 27. Then 9 times 6 is 54.
Damn.
And how's that damage divided?
She takes all of it.
Holy crap!
Crap, Adam, what have you been doing all this time, man?
Well, he hasn't had a giant pile of ballista bolts lying around.
Well, I saw this ballista. I was like, "Oh no! Oh no! Yes!"
Okay.
That's
So
nuts.
as you guys were like thinking, "Oh, she's a blood stain on the deck if she betrays us," you just see these ballista bolts rise up. This like sonic. Have you guys seen that? Oh gosh. What's her first name? Sterling. The music video where she's playing the violin and she's like throwing.
Oh, Lindsay Sterling.
Yeah, she's like throwing, like doing this duel where she's like throwing these sonic waves. Anyways, basically, you see the sonic waves bringing up these ballistas, and then
Round Table Revival is the song.
The cowboy one. Yep.
And then you see it turn towards her and just like.
So basically, we need Craig just to take a bunch of ballistas everywhere we go. And just have him like...
Drag a cart behind me with
and the other reason I didn't like to use this spell ability because it is pretty overpowered if you have Inspire Courage going with it.
All right.
Yeah, plus
she dies instantly, and everyone on deck turns toward Laris. Sifrig, what do you want to do?
What do the two guys right in front of me look like?
They look like just your general Chelish Marine types.
They should be looking like scorching hulks right now. They were in range of my fireball.
Remember that they're on a lower level deck,
So am I, though. So my angle of attack would have...
Right, it's not the angle of attack, it's the distance. They're down as well as over.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
like this
Blowing
Yes.
up in a circle.
instead of...
So
I got
so how high is this railing between me and the next deck and me and the deck where that devil is at?
So up to this deck is 5 feet, and it's another 15 feet to go up to the command deck, poop deck.
Okay, so if I'm 10 feet tall, I can step 5 feet.
Yes.
It's like difficult terrain, but the 15 I'm going to have to climb.
Yep.
So if I do, let me do the measure thing here.
So the Marines in front of you are all carrying long swords and boarding pikes, and they currently have their boarding pikes out to like keep you from moving past them.
So I can go here. 10.
Okay, so when I said you could step, you can step up on the steps without anything, but you can't literally just be like, I'm moving to the next level. That's not a
Well, that's
thing
what I'm saying. It's 5 feet, and I'm large. I can at
right,
least...
but that's still a considerable step to you. It'll be
Okay, so
half speed.
half speed. Yeah. Okay, so that'd be
Okay.
10 feet to there, then 15, 20. Yeah, I still can't get to him. The climb is going to be quarter speed. Yeah, I can't get to the devil this turn. I really want to tie him up. Only choice is to double move. Yeah, I don't want him free to move around, so I think I'm going to use a double move and just go over the railing
Okay.
and go up the steps to where he's at and get him within reach.
All right, you're going to take 2 AOs unless you want to try to acrobatics this.
Do they have reach?
They do. They have boarding pikes.
And if I roll acrobatics and I fail,
Nothing.
difference, nothing.
I mean, you have to take one of your steps at half speed, so that's the only.
I think I'll run out of distance. 10,
Yeah, and the thing would be if you
40.
roll acrobatics and succeed, you have to take every step at half speed as long as you're within range of them.
But if they're using boarding pikes, they can try to trip me.
Yes.
This is for suck, guys. And he's next.
Cut him down, it'll be great.
All right, I'm trying to tie up that devil before his turn, but I'm just not going to be able to do it. So I will.
Okay, so I think you might be mistaken a little bit. That's not a devil. That's a Hell Knight.
I mean, the
And
Hell
it's a
Knight. I'm
woman.
sorry. Yeah. Hell Knight.
She still had to come down here.
Wow, that's a pretty wild looking. Yeah, she should be easy to beat. Nobody could fight in that armor, ever. So
remember, you do have plus 6 to attack and damage and sonic damage as well. Okay.
yeah, I've got it on my auto
So
thing.
what's the plan?
I'm gonna do a great cleave against these two, and that is a standard action. So
Okay.
I'll still be able to move if I can somehow drop them both. So I'm gonna start with this guy right here,
All right, let's do it.
and let's do this.
And they're human, right?
They are.
So you have Bane going.
I have Bane going, and I need to take off my aquatic creatures because they're not aquatic. All right, the Bane is a d6, 2d6 of
2d6.
Two- And your enhancement bonus is plus 2 to attack, plus 2 to damage versus.
plus 2 attack and 2 damage and a d6. Okay,
2d6.
I mean 2d6. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna roll the 2d6 separate because otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind.
Go, so
Come on.
powers activate.
Okay, that first attack will hit for 46.
And 8 Bane.
All right. Now I believe they need to make a fort save of some kind. Or...
Yes, they had DC 17 fort save.
He's good.
Or die.
Hearts be slowed, and the first one takes 2 dex damage.
Okay.
Now that is an immediate action to invoke it, so I don't think I can do it twice in one turn.
That's true.
And then this one,
All
second
right.
attack, exact same thing.
On
I didn't
crit.
I didn't add the 2 to hit. It's not going to matter.
Right, so that's 50, and then another 2d6.
Yep.
And he's not slowed.
Yep.
Okay. All right, they're both still alive. You have a move action left. What are you going to do here?
Punch it, Chewie.
I'm going to go ahead and take a single move. Well, he can still just get around. I'm going to...
Do you know what your reach is?
My reach is... Actually, I need to 5 foot away from him.
Yep.
Because my reach is 15. I had to 5 foot to be able to...
Hit them.
To be able to full attack him. I forgot about that. All right. Yep. Then I'm done. That's all I can do. I keep thinking 10-foot reach, but it's 15 now. Kind of messes things. Yeah, I knew it. Does he go anywhere within my reach?
Nope. So what happens is you see her standing there, and then there's a puff of like steel gray smoke, and an accompanying one next to Laris. Laris, what is your alignment?
It is neutral.
Just pure neutral?
Pure neutral. That's why I hesitated with switching sides.
Okay,
because
then this will not go through on you.
I threaten.
Oh,
Okay.
Knows ability. Spell.
Is she going to provoke?
Nope. She's just going to stab Laris.
Okay.
She's using Smite Chaos on Laris, which is going to do nothing. And...
Have you guys noticed I haven't been partaking in the murder frenzy?
Yep, you're in for some fucking deep ass bullshit.
Does have mirror image.
That's not going to affect her. She
Damn it! She can
literally
see the truth.
straight up stabs you.
True sight.
And a Bardiche is a what? Is a double? Yup.
Ish
At
is
least.
Oh, no.
At least, right? I thought it was more than that.
Do what?
Starting to think
I
maybe
thought a
it's-
Bardiche was worse.
No, Bardiche is 19 to 20 with a double.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so you're going to take a shit ton of damage from her E attack, which is going to be minus... Bloop, 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 bloop. 5 plus 15, and then it gets doubled, so it's 2d10 plus 50 from one attack. 62 points of damage as she arrives behind Laris and just like skewers her right through the stomach and is just screaming, Travalia!
Wow.
These Marines are about to probably get wrecked pretty hard. But yeah. And then you're going to get an AOO, Sifrig, as one of them runs along the top deck past you, and the other one does the same thing.
I'll take
And
them
they
both.
just like drop down to the bottom level using some... They like use their boarding pikes to ride some ropes down acrobatically. That will kill him. And that will definitely kill the other one.
Finish it clean twice. On that shit.
I don't think that works on AOs.
Yes, it does. Anytime
It does.
you KO somebody.
Let me look it up.
It definitely does.
We went through this last time, and I'm pretty sure it did, unfortunately, which is just kind of
that's
silly.
so broken.
But you have to have 5 feet to do it.
It's a 5-foot tree to get there, so it's I don't do anything else.
Immediate
All right,
attack.
improve cleaving finish. You can cut down many opponents, cleaving finish any number of times in a round, and cleaving finish says if you make a melee attack and your target drops to 0 or fewer, you can make another. Not cleave, just a melee attack.
Attack from cleaving finish is not an opportunity attack. Triggers off of a melee attack. Okay. It would seem that the rules agree with you.
Now,
Yes.
you can easily say that it not an opportunity attack. I can't do it when it's not my turn.
Nope. No.
Okay.
It procs off of these things.
And she is a human?
Technically, yes. For
Bad
now.
news.
Live.
Unfortunately, I don't have a. All right, the first one is a 40 for 45, 5 Sonic, and 2d6.
Okay. 5 Sonic. 6.
And the second one
Do you have some sort of DR? No, that was Dravalia that had DR.
is a 40 for 45 and 7 Sonic.
Okay. Tell me how you kill her.
What?
Um,
Really?
Yeah, I just did 108 points of damage to her off of provoke from somebody else.
Captain Scourge.
You
Captain
are
Scourge.
the new
Just a-
Hurricane
just a big
King.
overhanded strike right to the top of the head. Just split her.
Split her down in two, entwine.
Okay. Yeah, it like slices through her.
Can you
black
imagine
armor.
being killed by your own crew because they were dumb?
Well, let's be clear here. It's not like you literally get these bonus attacks because, like, thematically, right? It's just
No.
like your killing them has left an opening.
Right,
Maybe
I
where
know.
she looks over and she's like, "No!"
You see Sammy walk
And-
over to Lara and says, see, this will happen when you choose our side. As you see a maximize empowered heal because our healing powers have upgrade.
The great thing is that Scourge is actually wearing that blindfold on his eyes, and so when people are like walking by, they're like, "Okay,
Like, he can't see crap.
he can't see anything." Not only can he see you, he's like combat reflexes, gritty cleaving finish. It's just like
What was
That's
that?
unsealed.
What happened? I really like this build. I've enjoyed it.
Hey, Tito has the same build.
Although, to be fair, it took 11 levels to get there, but still.
Meanwhile, Marcus is going, more in it. Where'd they go? What the fuck?
He
Really?
slices, he
on.
dices, he makes chili and fries.
Yeah, that's, let me see what that was. 38, 40, 46. 50 is 96, and 46 is 100, and
So I'm saying, something has
42.
I'm not necessarily complaining or anything, but going back through, because we had 2 back-to-back fights last time, which led up to this fight, and between those 3 fights, there were only 2 points where damage was actually taken.
Yep.
You almost died multiple times.
But I
I
mean,
mean, you guys could give me like a free round to open up with. Right?
Didn't we technically do that?
So
the-
back
I
to the
feel
point
bad
of
for
things.
Arthur.
You have captured the Abigail's Fury. What do you want to do with it?
Are the other ships still fighting?
use it.
They are currently fighting. You have a number of options here.
Yeah. They're chillaxing. They're not going to convert to pirates, but I'll give them the
They're
chance.
behind the lines. Let's start taking out everybody's rudders.
I'm turn the crew. If they don't want to turn, they can jump overboard, and we're going to go start attacking ships.
So, here are some options. Yes, you could drive the Abigail's Fury yourself. Or you could put up the flag for surrender from the Abigail's Fury, which, since it's the flagship of the Challenge fleet, would cause all of them to surrender. The final thing you could do is burn the ship, which would be another indicator that the Challenge fleet has indeed lost.
I'd really like to be driving the chillaxian ship around the Shackles.
I would like to keep it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you should note that it is much smaller than your ship.
Like,
Yeah,
without-
but still,
Okay,
it's there.
all right. I mean,
I'll
it's
give
a
it to one of my
warship,
officers as
so
a
it has a very reduced amount of
Garby
crew,
plunder.
and it's,
Yeah.
it's not meant for long-range voyages.
Sure.
Okay, all right.
No, I mean not
Like,
that,
it literally only has enough food to go for, like, 3 or 4 days out of port and can only have, like, 20 people on board at
no, we're
max.
probably going to restock
Port
it.
defense
after-
for our island.
literally that this will be my flagship. I just mean that
Okay.
my fleet
Keep it.
will contain.
All right.
Yeah.
So is this like your Lamborghini you take out like every,
Yeah.
one
Just remember,
Sunday a
I have-
month? You're
I'm
like,
working out for the
yeah,
producer
just to
family.
remind y'all, I'm rich, bitch.
I'm motherfucking.
And I kick some
Scourge.
chillaxian's ass, and my officers here. Yeah, it's all them.
So what's the plan, then?
All right, we'll raise the surrender flag,
Okay.
and
All right.
if any ships don't surrender, we'll proceed to wreck them.
As the Chilaxian squadrons stand down, a quick inventory of the ship finds that they hold 8 points of plunder in stores, weapons, and valuables. Dravalia's Tharoon's cabin holds 5 points of plunder in artwork and furnishing, including a velvet and silk canopied bed, inlaid tropical woods in the red and gold of the Chilaxian emblem, and an intricately carved desk of ebony, polished to a glowing sheen. Their paintings that adorn the walls depict either dreadful tableaus of sea monsters ravaging ships, or idealized merfolk in orgiastic revels with devils.
Nice.
A glass display mounted on the wall shows a bejeweled golden spyglass, a pair of masterwork alchemical silver daggers with diamond-encrusted pommels. There's a chest underneath the bed, and a black scroll case with silver ink on it in Infernal, which has the word Golarion on it.
We loot all their stuff.
What is-
Okay.
Is there anything
Ace's
in the case?
expression
Are
when he
you
sees, like,
opening the
No.
scroll case?
Detect magic.
The scroll case is magical.
Okay.
I'll
Spellcraft.
hand it to one of the
chest
officers
is
here.
also
Scroll case
magically
magical or
locked
the
and has
contents?
magical items inside of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Spellcraft check. Plus.
Yeah. Do your wiggle
Okay,
finger.
so I mean the chest is just magically locked. The scroll case magic is universal type magic. It is. Oh wow, this might actually do some terrible shit to you.
I'm going to hit myself with the one of identify to give me a +10 to this.
Yeah, I mean you identify it. I think you're just a little fucked. Aura strength, deity level.
Oh!
Does it do anything to you? I could have sworn that there was like some drawback that if you identify deity level items, you got wrecked. But nope, you're good. It has overwhelming deity level strength written into that scroll case and whatever's inside of it.
Oh yeah,
I
I
don't
get a
think
plus.
you want to open that.
Actually, I got another +2 to that, so 46.
You know
to
what?
Identify what it is.
It's so funny that Ace has been like searching for spell books and like scrolls. And, like he finally finds like this mother lode. He's like, oh.
Oh!
So anyone that is looking over the scroll can make a knowledge religion as to the name Golarion.
Okay, what's
I
my
can do that.
religion?
For once, I have a knowledge roll. Yay!
I only got +14 to this. Can I aid Scourge?
Yes.
Okay, I give you a +2.
Okay.
21?
I can auto.
21.
I can auto it.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead then. I just wanted to roll.
I don't need to roll. I just say I can
So
auto
23 total.
Yeah.
You don't know that much about this name, Scourge. Golarion is one of the 9 Lords of Hell. He is the master of the 5th level.
Okay. We could thank Bismarck for her help. Here's you another deity item. Thanks. Checking in, you know.
Oh yeah.
You're going to sacrifice this particular item to Bismarck.
We'll
On
see.
a later day.
We paid this creature Bismarck and we ended up not using them.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
I think
he's
we
been
should
busy.
sort
Oh,
it.
no, he's been busy.
Don't worry.
He's been
We'll-
tearing them up, man.
Oh yeah. By the
Listen,
way,
listen.
Yeah, but we're already paid. Why would you give it more?
No, Rich, here's the deal. You know how in Mass Effect 3, all of your actions in the first 2 Mass Effects and everything you do in 3 lines up to whether or not you're ready for the final battle?
Yeah, which basically
That's a lot
turns
like
into
this.
red, green, or blue. How do you want your explosions? Yeah.
Well, good. That's how this campaign's going to end as well. Except you only have 2 options, is red or blue.
okay, let me see. Also, can I do a spellcraft check on the case to see what's like locked or is there traps?
It's a scroll case. There's
No, the
also
chunk,
a chest.
The chest.
The chest.
The chest
It's
is
a
magically locked. It's just magic locking in.
Okay, magic locking. No traps on it. I
No.
take a 20 and look for traps, specifically magical traps.
I don't know. You can do that? No, apparently you can. Yes. It is not trapped.
Okay, I'm going to try to disarm it. Let me see what's
Okay.
on disarm.
Make a disable device check.
Okay, let me see. I got plus that. I got plus that. Let's do this. And I got heroism going, so that's another thing. Okay, is my macro correct? No, it's actually under.
Maybe you want to just roll a d20. Okay,
Add +2
yes.
to that.
You do unlock the chest. Inside, you find a jar of restorative ointment, 2 potions of cure serious wounds, and 5,000 gold pieces.
What's the restoring ointment? Never heard of it.
I think that's the most like raw physical coin we found on campaign.
Are you gonna cut and paste all their stuff for us so I can add it to the...
Yes.
Yay!
Who would like one of those cure
I already
potions?
put the plunder on our sheet already.
I think I should probably take one of those cure serious wounds.
I'm gonna call our unseen servant bartender and be like, bartender, pour that man a drink when he's like laying on the ground unconscious.
I still have not gotten to use my new cool feat from
Yeah, you just used all the other feats. Oh,
my
boy.
level. Yeah, no
I
kidding.
feel so bad for you, man.
Yeah, I think
I can't lie, that was pretty boss.
Oh no, I didn't get to use one of
I
my
can-
feats. I got to use the other 8. Jeez, come on, man.
I can cast a cure spell as a swift action.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Big
Is
cast
that
right
badass?
there. All right, so what's
Yeah.
the plan?
It only took 7
a-
levels of Oracle to get there too.
A
Oh.
large number of Chilaxian ships, rather than surrendering, are instead turning back to the Maelstrom and attempting to make their way back through it.
We're not letting them retreat.
No.
You want to chase them in there?
No, we're not going in there.
Can we wreck them before they get there? Or are they still? Because I mean, we're all the way up at Hellsport, right?
You're at Drenchport.
Drenchport.
Yes.
How far is it from there to the Maelstrom?
Less than a day.
And they
Can we
surrender.
can chase them for a while, right?
Yes.
I want to send them back broken and bleeding and
How far are you willing to
hard.
take it?
I'm not taking any chances with the Maelstrom
Okay.
unless
all right.
we have magic that will help us, guys. Do we have anything that'll let us get a little closer? Because obviously that's kind of bad juju.
Oh, yeah, by the
I
way,
could try using River of Wind to give us a boost to close the gap faster.
You can't. The Master Gales already has complete control of the weather in the area.
Then how can they sail away if the wind's against them?
There's
Well-
more than one way to move a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of like we have the winds with us and they have the winds against them.
I'm not.
Is our
I mean,
best-
I'm not saying you're not going to go faster than them. Although
Yeah.
you can't have the winds going in 2 directions at once. That's not how wind works.
Magic
But I will
wind.
remind you that Chilaxians often have oars and slaves on their boat.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just saying, magical wind, man.
Well, I want to chase them, but I'm not risking ships and crews with
Okay.
the Maelstrom. So
You will capture or destroy a majority of the fleet, but some of them will escape to tell
okay,
the
sure,
tale.
that's fine.
If you are
I
not
just-
chasing them into the Maelstrom.
no, I'm
Okay.
not chasing them to the Maelstrom, and I want them to go back with their noses bloodied. I don't want them to make sure they don't.
Oh,
Think
yeah.
Can
about
you
messing-
make a profession sailor check real quick here, Scourge?
Oh,
And this is like to wrap up the fleet battle and see how well your fleet fights.
Can we aid him?
No.
Can we aid that?
Nope. This is an admiral roll.
Do it, Angel.
So let me do my.
just roll a 20.
Yeah, well, let me just start.
Yeah,
with
like I was just like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can just roll a 20. That's a thing that happens.
You already rolled the 2, so.
Let's just start with the 20.
Well, fuck.
Bam!
We're done. I'm going home.
Oh!
We're done.
Ah!
By the way,
Oh,
Arthur.
and Arthur walks away.
Broadcast over.
Arthur, 2 things.
We're done.
I need the loot for the
Done. We're done.
Drop
Nope,
the
we're not
mic.
talking about anything else. We're done.
done.
All right.
You capture everything. Angels drop. No. You capture the vast majority of the Chilaxian fleet
Oh,
in the
yeah.
process.
Arthur,
What is your
Leave
total
one
bonus?
Right now, I think it's in the 20-something range.
You beat a 40 then.
25, and
Okay.
I haven't turned everything back on yet. So yeah, I got at least a 45.
Okay. All right.
I need 2 things from you. The loot from that axe, because that's going to be our captain's axe, and chick that got pelled. I need their stuff too. I'm making sure.
Axe. Wait, I'm sorry. What?
You know the chick that tried to kill Laris? I need
Oh,
her.
you want the loot off of her body.
Yeah,
the
she killed off the other captain's body, the main chick that got pelted by the ballistas.
Yeah.
You know what the funny part is that
you know what? If you're gonna overkill her by 100 points of damage, there's nothing left of her equipment. But
Come on, man. You always
100 points of damage? Are you kidding me?
They're magical stuff. Come on.
That magical stuff doesn't survive 100 points of damage.
Because you're always trying to treat us.
I actually have to play in fairness here to side with Arthur a little bit on this, because it's not just the 100 points of damage, it's that it was like over a dozen ballista bolts, which are small trees being shoved into someone at rapid speed, okay?
Even if stuff
You can have
Think about
Valera,
what that
sure.
would look
You can
like
grab
for
her
a
gear.
second.
But here's the thing. I can make whole all the broken stuff.
She's dead.
Just give me your stuff.
I just really love the fact that not only Laris but Adam inspired Craig to roll that 20.
Yeah.
Of course, now you're gonna claim credit for it too, huh?
Good call, Adam.
You probably have some cool stuff. I just want it, Arthur.
Oh, that was wrecking, man. What a way to finish it out. Hell yeah.
I can fix it. I'm a crafter. I can fix your stuff.
You need a wish there, bud.
Why are you trying to take away my stuff, Arthur?
Yep, I'm taking all of it away.
Take his toys away.
I'm taking away your easy victory too. Everyone on board the ship comes back to life and starts killing you.
No.
There is the equipment you get. Yes. So after
Anyone need that belt
the
of giant
24
strength?
hours, Tessa Fairwind and the Master of the Gales and Aranax and Demian, those are the three people you brought with you, all signal that they want to have a flagship meeting aboard the Luck of the Draw, which is Tessa Fairwind's flagship. But they're waiting for your signal, Scourge, as to whether you're attending or not. It's like a, it's like a question, like, will you attend?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. With you victorious, your surviving allies bring their flagships close together for a command council. The remaining pirate lords laud the leadership of Admiral Scourge and your initiative in striking forth and intercepting the warships of Cheliax in a daring venture that has preserved the freedom and the strength of the free captains of the Shackles. Damned in comparison, the Hurricane King is disparaged for his meekness and complacency, which nearly brought doom to the Shackles. Clearly, the Chelaxians were able to master the secrets of the Eye of Abadengo by unknown means, and Kurdak's Bonefist's passivity in hoping natural barriers alone would be sufficient to deter their onslaught was very nearly the ruin of all. Tessa Fairwind is the first to voice a vote of no confidence in Kurdak Bonefist in a almost Star Wars Episode 1-like senatorial scene. In close and almost practiced reply, Aranax and Demian and the Master of Gale second and third the vote, making it official. Tessa puts her hands on the table of the conference room and says, "In the Shackles, rulers are chosen by their peers for their infamy, boldness, and success through piracy. Although Kurdak Bonefist might once have demonstrated these qualities 38 years ago, his unnatural long life and recent events have demonstrated he is no longer the man he once was. As it was with us who have rallied here, we should unite the remaining pirate lords, and someone must take up the mantle of Hurricane King. Only a man who has completed the Free Captain's Regatta, who has found the traitor Barnabas Harrigan, who has gathered the grand feat and triumphed over the Chelish Armada, only such a man is worthy to become Hurricane King. However, only one Hurricane King can rule the Shackles. And so, Admiral Scourge, it will be up to you to take your ship alone to Fort Hazard and fight the Hurricane King in a one-on-one fight." And everybody's like, "Yeah, one-on-one fight! Take your ship alone!" What do you do?
That sounds dumb.
Well, okay, it is Scourge. Nobody gives him points for smarts. So, yeah, heck yeah, man. I'm all over it.
Plot.
Does that mean
that's
literally just me, no crew?
Just wait. That's when Aaron X and Demian steps forward and says, but wait, even though we have nominated Admiral Scourge, technically any of his crew members may become the Hurricane King, since we nominate the ship, not the captain. And Tessa's like, surely none of his crew would stand up. Only the person who has the highest rank in Intimidate, plus Profession Sailor, plus Charisma can win the nomination.
We all look at Laris.
She bows and
my
she's
current is.
Does she have the highest in Intimidate?
no.
Does she have the highest charisma?
Well,
She definitely has the highest charisma.
actually, I can intimidate with my drums because of my special ability.
What is your charisma?
It is 26.
I think it's actually the Intimidate skill, though.
This is a special thing where I can
It's a
intimidate.
bard thing.
No, that's demoralize.
Okay.
Never mind.
For a demoralized check, yeah.
Yeah, I can do a demoralize check with my perform percussion.
I see Marcus eyeballing Laris very carefully.
You see me like hit the hand on the table. Scourge deserved this.
Well, I'm currently at 37.
Yeah, it's all you, bud. I mean, this is you were there in the beginning. You will be there.
And I will be a second in command. Slap my hand on the table.
Marcus is sitting there going,
Although, about like 20 episodes ago, I really appreciated. Maybe it was even 25 episodes ago. Arthur had a really smart. Basically, it was like a 5-way partnership proposal that I really liked about being captain.
There can be only one Hurricane King.
There can only be only one, yeah. So
Yeah.
I think Scourge should cement his legacy among the Shackles as the most fearsome and new Hurricane King.
You see in the head of Aces, good thing I'm an elf.
If you don't like him, just outlive him.
Exactly. I'll make sure you live a long dwarven life, Captain. Hand on the shoulder.
Okay.
So what happens is Tessa Fairwind starts unraveling all of these charts. That becomes quickly very clear that she's been planning an assault on Port Peril for some time. Through the use of like wooden tokens, she makes it apparent why her plan revolves around only one ship attacking Fort Hazard, because every other ship is going to be needed to either keep control of the city and its shore-based defenses, or fight the fleet that Bonefist Kurdek has gathered around the area and any of his remaining loyalists, including Viceroy Sadak Goldtooth. In the event of an emergency, it's well known that the Hurricane King's ship is to remain inside Fort Hazard, just in case they need to make a quick escape. And so it is revealed the secret of Fort Hazard, that anyone who wears the crown of the Hurricane King can pass through a 70-foot thick stone wall that is otherwise impenetrable to pass through.
holy crap.
So they literally just sail in and out of a wall in order to sally out into battle. So he could launch the filthy lucre at any time, and no one would even know those cannons were rolling out.
Nice.
So, you have 3 objectives for your overall force. Overcome the cannon golems supplied by Alkenstar Gunworks, who will otherwise demolish the entire fleet single-handedly by walking underwater and shooting cannonballs up into the bottom of ships. Loot the Hurricane King's treasury, and kill Kurdak Bonefist by capturing or seizing his flagship, the Filthy Lucre, and taking the Hurricane Crown off his head.
Kill stuff, break stuff, steal it. Got it. Pirate.
All right. I think this is a good time to take a break while you think about what your plan here might be.
Awesome.
So we'll be back in just like 8 minutes for the second half of this, what might be the final episode of Skulls and Shackles. Who will be Hurricane King? Just something I want to mention real quick, by the way. If you all TPK past this point, that's it. The story's over.